Hi there, it's Chuck with MTG The Journey and RogueDeckBuilder.com, and we are playing our first match with the Vraska Midrange deck. This is the original deck, minus the Domries and a couple of other little things, but it's the main basic idea with the Golgari decoys and things like that. This seems pretty decent, so we're not going to mulligan this. And we will just go ahead and start off with a swamp and a duress here just to see what we're up against. As I don't think it's worth shocking ourselves to, because we don't really have a next turn play anyways. So we'll just go ahead and get some information about what we're playing here. And it looks like a burnish deck. And I think we're going to probably take the chain, because we have a good chance of running into Thoughtseize and another duress to get this Chandra. And he's 1, 2, 3 away from Chandra anyways here. So we're going to go ahead and take this chain right off the bat here. As I want to get rid of his removal. And a Hero's Downfall will be fine to deal with that Chandra. So we're just going to go ahead and tune here. Won't pay 2 life and pass back to him. We need to draw another land here pretty quickly though. Not really sure why he tapped his lands there, but that's fine. We'll go ahead and do that and pass turn back to him. I think he did something that he wasn't intending to do there. I think he was intending to burn me, but I'm not really sure what happened. So he might burn me here. Burning Tree. That's fine. Into what? Nothing? Not worth downfalling, so we will go ahead and do this. He's probably got Chandra next turn, and he's going to be able to +1 or whether I do this or not. So we'll go ahead and throw Reaper out here. Even though we can't protect it right now. We'll see what happens here. He has a Reckoner, which is going to suck. And the sad part is he's got... But I can give my Reaper hexproof if he swings with it, so... We'll kind of wait and play this out here. Throw our land out here. Actually, Vraska would be decent here. We can just go ahead and destroy this. Yeah, I think we're just going to Vraska here. So we'll just do that, and then we will put our Thoughtseize on top of the library. If only we had a card draw option here. We'll just hang back here. See what we can do. So far this deck is not doing as ugly or horrible as I thought it would. It's definitely not fantastic, but it's not terrible. Would like to see some other draws here. I have a feeling Chandra is coming down here, and that's fine. We have the answer for Chandra next turn. That is perfectly fine. So he's probably going to exile the top card of his library, I would assume. 1 to target player and 1 up to damage to 1 target creature. That player can't block this turn? Okay. So he's just going to take out my Vraska, that's fine. We can trade planeswalkers here. I'm fine with that. So we'll go 1, black, and black. And we will just take out Chandra. So that did almost nothing for him, but did a lot for us. I'm okay with taking 2 on the backswing here, so I think we will just go ahead and swing at him here, as we can make that thing hexproof. Still, if we need to. And I'm okay with taking the 2 damage on the backswing. We have Thoughtseize up next turn. So we'll get something else out of his hand here that could be problematic. What's he got here? Stormbreath Dragon? What? Assemble the Legion. That could be a pain in the butt. So he's going to swing in 2 here. That's fine. We do have a Sylvan Caryatid, which is interesting. So I think we will go ahead and throw out Caryatid here. And we will go ahead and Thoughtseize. And we will get rid of Fanatic, I believe is the right play here. I don't think I'm too worried about Boros Reckoner. And I've got some protection on the backswing again. And he can attack with Boros Reckoner this turn, so we'll just go ahead and attack here. Get in there for 12. So he gets a token this turn. What does he got? He's got some shenanigans here, I can see that. Got 2 Reckoners? Is that what he's got? What else do you got? Oh, Mogus. Sheesh. Got one anyways. That works pretty well for him. Yeah, why wouldn't you? Go and block the 2 damage. Let's take 1 there. I think we need this guy up to be a blocker. I don't know that it matters really at this turn. At this time. Just throw this guy out here to be a roadblock. I really want to throw another Reaper out there, because he's gonna have to pick which one he wants to deal damage to, because if he does 3 to me, let's think about this here. If he does 3 to me, and I block here, and just gets rid of his soldier, and this will die. And if I block, he can just deal it back to it, which is fine. But then 2 is going to get blocked by Sylvan Caryatid, and the soldier is going to get blocked by Reaper, the other Reaper, and then this guy's going to go in front of Mogus. I should just get through with the 2 tokens, I think. I think that's how we're going to have to do it. So yeah, I think that's the play here. And I can give one of these 2 guys Death Touch too. Do I give him the option to trade now? I don't think I can. So he's going to get 2 tokens this turn. So we'll see what he does here. We know next turn we definitely bring in the Golgari Charms for this and these. So he's just gonna swing in with just Reckoner here? It seems pretty dumb. Because it's just gonna die. So Reckoner and the tokens, huh? That's what you're doing? Just Reckoner? What do you have in your hand? What do you got, buddy? He's gonna give it first strike here. So he just probably did it back to... We do not want that. We're gonna put that at the bottom of the library. Don't really want that either. I need something useful. So he just does it to me. Yeah, that makes sense. And I draw a swamp. That's not gonna do it. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. We need our blockers out. So he's gonna get, yeah, he's got this next turn. There's no way we're pulling out of this. Because we can only block so many. And he's got those 3 tokens coming in, so yeah, that's game. We'll just say good game and go on to get game 2 here. And we will bring in the Golgari Charms here. Probably just 2 of them. I figure that's sufficient. And then we'll bring in Abrupt Decays for those. Get rid of 1 Vraska, get rid of the Gazes. Don't really care for those too much. Get rid of 1 Thoughtseize. Actually, we'll get rid of, yeah, 1 Thoughtseize and 1 Golgari Decoy here. And I think we do bring in these Deadly Recluses too, as they have Death Touch. And we get rid of 1 Bow. And 1 more. I think we keep the Duresses. I think we don't need the Thoughtseizes as much. So we'll submit that and see how this does. We will play first. I like this. This seems good. No, we will not mulligan 6 cards. We are going to play our Golgari Gilgate first here. As we have a lot of action here coming up. He didn't have a whole lot of early game, so we'll see how it pans out for us. That's fantastic. That's exactly what we want to see. As another forest, I think the game here is going to be to throw out a carry at it, so I can double duress next turn. As we want to establish some board presence pretty early on here too. And we're going to need the lands. Another temple, that's fine. Fantastic. So hopefully he doesn't have a... Oh, he can't target it anyway, so it doesn't matter if he's got Chain the Rocks, we'll just get rid of it. So if we double duress here, we can set him pretty far back. We have an Abrupt Decay now, we have another forest. So we can double decay and Sylvan Carry at it this turn. Seems pretty good. Yeah, we'll get rid of Chained. And we'll go ahead and get rid of Chandra as well. As I think that's all we can. Hammer. Creatures you control have haste. Am I worried about that? No, because we can get rid of it. We have the Golgari charm here for that. And then we will just go ahead and throw out another Caryatid and say go ahead. Throw them out. Here comes Hammer. Oh, Burning Tree into Hammer probably. Beautiful. Another swamp. That's what I was saying. You just get stupid unlucky with this. Just drawing land like crazy. And then we'll do one and a black and go ahead and get rid of that. So we'll see what he's got now. Alright, another land? Yeah. Still one off from Storm Breath, who is just gonna wreck me if I don't find some stuff here. Need to find one of my spiders. Because Storm Breath's gonna come out this turn a swinging. He said, come on, top deck. Because he doesn't really need it, but... So he's got me for 4 this turn, and now it's just an old-fashioned slugfest. So we got a Golgari charm here, which doesn't do a whole lot. It can put him behind for a turn if it gets down to that, when he's down to that point, but he'll have enough burn to where it won't really matter at that point, so... For right now, I guess it's just going to be a slugfest, depending on what he puts down on the field here. What in the world? Another hammer. What in the world? He's saying that my draw steps are pretty awesome. But once again here, I've got the downfall. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me right now? I'll just undo that. See if he takes the old block here. He doesn't block. So I will go ahead and throw out the downfall. It's just getting crazy now. There's no way. This never could happen with this deck. So he just went ahead and scooped there. I don't think he thought he could really pull out of that, so yeah. We will, that is just hilarious to me. So yeah, that's what we get. So, yeah. We will move on into, Michael's version of the deck here. I did a free one with this just because I didn't really expect it to do anything, but as you can see, it actually held its own weight with all the removal and everything, so pretty cool. Well, we will move on to Michael's, and it's probably going to end up being tomorrow because MTGO is actually going down for maintenance in like 20 minutes. So I probably will not get to record that game tonight, so that'll probably have to get recorded tomorrow, and I'll have that up there. I'm sorry it's taken so long. It's just been a really busy weekend, and I've had a lot on my plate, so I'm trying to get this content out to you guys. So just be patient, stick with me. I will get it out to you guys. Got to do another draft this weekend for Monday, and I might even do a bonus M14 draft as well to throw in there for the weekend, just to give you guys some more draft action. And hopefully we'll have another featured deck this week as well. Looking for some submissions for that. So if you have decks that you definitely want to have looked at, please submit them to me. I would love to do more series like this. So yeah. So thanks for watching, and we will see you guys soon.